Watch me go from the Netherlands to a short layover in Singapore to Bali and then Jakarta. I start off in the Netherlands. I am packing for the trip, and then you see the rest of the vlog with me traveling and then me ending up finally at the wedding. So I'm gonna try a little bit of packing, not like the big pack, just putting a few things that I know that I want to have with me aside into my carry-on. The layover in Singapore was super short, so I didn't even get to explore their cool airport, but it means I have to go back. Just here for one night because, yeah, I arrived pretty late. It's about 10 something at night right now, and I didn't want to like travel into the city. I need to wait for my friend tomorrow anyway, so that's fine. And then tomorrow we'll leave and we'll go stay at a resort, which is more of a local experience than this sort of airport hotel. So I made it to Bali, but this is about to be the shortest room tour you've ever seen in your life because I left home 24 hours ago and I've only just checked in to the hotel. So over 18 hours of traveling. I'm so tired. And then 4 hours waiting at the airport, hour and a half or so layover. It's been a day, but I'll show the room before I kind of start unpacking and make it a little messy. So that's the door. The bathroom is here. There's a toilet there. And that has its own door. And then, oops, that's the sink area, mirror. And then a shower here, but also with a glass next to the bed, which is a bit strange. But there's like a curtain, not a curtain, what do you call this? A shade, window shade sort of thing that you can pull down, which is pretty cool. Yeah, and that's where I put my luggage. This is all I brought. I packed pretty light, but it's only about 5 days, so that would make sense. Here, again, you can see the bathroom through this glass. This is the bed. It's quite nice. Desk here. I guess this is like a little refrigerator, safe, things for tea and coffee, a sofa, and I guess a dining table thing, telephone. I did not dress appropriately for this trip, so it was cold in the Netherlands when I left, which is fair enough, so I thought, let me put on my sweater, my sweatpants, layer up. I put on some, I don't even know, like door knockers, I don't know what you call these earrings, just to spruce up the outfit. And then I was cold for like 5 minutes on the ferry, got onto the train, got to the airport at Schiphol, and then got to Singapore, had my layover, then got here, and it is so hot. I forgot almost that I was coming to a tropical place because I did not need to dress this warm. I even have my raincoat, which I had to take off and put in my bag because it was just too much. So first thing I'm gonna do is call my mom, let her know that I'm here, landed, everything's all right. Then have a shower, then go to bed. So I was looking at the reviews for this hotel and it's like, oh, the hotel is right in the airport. You don't even have to leave the arrivals. What? I literally had to exit arrivals, exit the airport, walk down a street with no sidewalk, still connected to the airport to get here. So I think the description was a little off, or my interpretation was not quite right. But anyway, just grateful to God that I'm here. I've wanted to come to Bali for a really long time, so this is like a dream come true for me. So I'm looking forward to the next couple of days, even though it's a short trip, but the long travel will be worth it. So I'll leave it here for now.
Oke.
Kalau mau di sini juga bebas.
Ya. Nyetir pelan-pelan lewatin sambil ke sana.
Mau beli oleh-oleh di sini ada.
Oke. This is city center. This is just fun fact. The Ubud Kingdom.
Ditemani hamparan pemandangan yang indah dan asri. Jadikan Lenggo Resto sebagai lokasi pilihan Anda berikutnya. Berbagai jenis makanan dan minuman yang murah dan terjangkau patut Anda coba. Area yang luas, dekorasi yang didesain apik, memberikan kesan elegan yang sangat.
Not in her natural habitat.
You're taking me in my darkest hour.
Adanya jualan di mana?
Di semalam
Semalam mana?
daerah Pamulang.
Pamulang. Ini Pulau Pamulang.
Ya.
So last night before bed, I was listening to a motivational speaker called Vusi Tembekweo. I don't even know if he called himself a motivational speaker, probably more so just like a speaker. Very articulate guy, has some really interesting ideas. And I'm listening again this morning. So I'm on holiday, which is great. Love that for me. But the weeks leading up to the holiday, I was kind of like in a interesting headspace, I guess you could say. And while I'm really excited to, be in Bali and have this trip, I'm also kind of using it as a reflective moment. I wanted to come here for a really long time, so being here also has some sort of symbolic meaning for me as well. And while I'm here, I just really want to feel the most like myself I can. And also go back from the trip feeling like ready to take on the world. So here's a little bit of what I was listening to.
You look at people that change the world, they're not doing it because they're motivated. They're doing it because they made a commitment to do it and they disciplined to see it through. Discipline is far more important than motivation.